Okay.
Ooh,
See you
now
soon.
we're warm, now we're hot, we're ready to move and ready to celebrate. And we have something to celebrate. John, would you like to take the stage and say why is this a celebration?
Sorry. Phew.
So, good afternoon, everybody. I don't quite know how to follow that, but we'll give it a go. Thank you all for being here. This has been a very special journey from January, the beginning of this year, where we decided that we would...
Ça a été, c'est pas grave.
Could
Ça
I
va.
hear somebody
Ils
else's voice on the
m'entendaient,
back of
bon.
here as well?
Merci. Ouais.
It's okay. I can compete with the crowd, but not another voice. It's okay. So, we started a journey back in January, or even the back end of last year, where we decided through a group of talents across Africa that we wanted to do something around innovation. And then we got the opportunity to be part of the Africa Tech piece of this wonderful Viva Tech Week alongside the main Sanofi booth here. And what we did was we picked out 3 major healthcare challenges that we felt were important for the Africa continent. And these were around managing and understanding and diagnosis of non-communicable diseases early. Then how do you educate healthcare professionals and patients to understand how to manage these diseases? And thirdly, how could we use telemedicine and innovation to better manage and actually even pay for services moving forward? So we put these 3 challenges out to the innovation community, the startup hubs across Africa, and we were astounded. We were firstly astounded by how much interest this was, but more importantly, we had 189 applications just from the African continent. And I can tell you these were very, very high quality. And we brought 10 winners here today. We brought 10 winners here this week who've been on the Africa booth, and many of you have already met them. But this group of people are absolutely amazing. Not only have they taken these challenges, looked at them, thought about them, and come up with real, innovative, forward-thinking ideas to fix them, but they also have business plans around it, and they also have models that are going to be there for execution. But I think what is more importantly I've learned from these wonderful people is that they're also doing this because they believe. And they believe and they want to make a difference. And I think this is a massive shift for us all in the way that we think about how we operate. And this is really important, the passion, the energy that they're bringing to this, not only from a commercial point of view, but from the fact they're going to make a real difference to patients in their own countries and beyond. And firstly, I would really like to thank the 10 finalists who are here. Many of them are sitting in the audience here. So please give them a round of applause. Put your hands up, please. You're absolutely amazing. I'd like to also thank my team as well who've supported this, and Ameet and the XCOM that have been here in the judging, because this has made a real difference. But no, it's about the 3 winners, because that's why I'm here today, is to close off here. And the 3 winners are going to come up here in a moment and do a 1-minute pitch. They did a 7-minute pitch before now, but you have to condense 7 minutes into 1, which I know for some of you is going to be quite a challenge, but we'll go for it. So I'm going to let them explain, the 3 of them, a little bit what they've done, because these people are amazing. So I want you to listen, give them a huge round of applause when they come up here, and then we're going to close off just with a couple of final comments from me. So firstly, I'm going to ask up Yapeli from the Netherlands, and the Yapeli is from the Netherlands, but they're working on Pan-African solutions. And Yapeli, please come to the stage, and I'll give you a minute. So a big round of applause, please, for Yapeli.
Right, so I'd like to take just 5 seconds out of my 1-minute pitch to thank Sanofi, to thank John, to thank the whole team for this opportunity. Yapeli was really born out of the belief in the power of social enterprise for digital health in Africa. So we believe in leveraging the existing use of mobile technology to enhance access to healthcare in Africa. Yapeli is an app and an online platform that connects African users to doctors anywhere around the world. There's a Facebook group, a private one, with over 1 million Nigerian women, and they're asking for health advice using that technology because going on Facebook is way easier than going to your doctor. So let us take those 1 million women and more and bring them to Yapeli to provide them with access to a doctor from anywhere around the world and enhance access to healthcare in Africa. Thank you.
Brilliant. Yeah. So,
Thank you.
why did we pick Yapili? Well, honestly, you know, it was very difficult to pick between the startups, but, you know, your model was very clear. You found a gap in the market. You found a gap in terms of healthcare solutions, and you have a very concrete business plan. You've brought the expertise. Your team is very, very strong. Your energy is compelling. It's energizing for us, and you have a massive chance of success. And I think, you know, you're looking at a Pan-African approach to this, so the whole African continent can really benefit from your model. And your longer-term 4 to 5 year plan is incredibly exciting, and we look forward to going on that journey and helping and advising you as we move forward. So again, congratulations. So the second winner out of the 10 is Gifted Mum from Cameroon. So please, a big round of applause for Gifted Mum from Cameroon. Over to you. And I think your 1 minute starts now.
Yes, so thank you for having me. I think I'll follow with Enya of Yapili to thank Sanofi for this opportunity. And for us at Gifted Mom, our mission is really to democratize access to healthcare for 3 billion people in emerging markets. And we are really starting with maternal health in Africa because that is where there's a real pain. There's like for 9 months and even after birth. Today we are seeing alarming rates of maternal mortality, which can actually be prevented. Current approach to reduce all this mortality by non-for-profit and development world is really slow. And today we are talking about sustainable development goals. So we saw a need to build a digital infrastructure. So today we've developed SMS app chatbots to provide pregnant women and mothers with life-saving information, to connect them with a doctor, and to remind them also on vaccinations and antenatal care reminders. Today is 130,000 users in Cameroon, and we are really about to scale now across the continent to reach over 700,000 users. So that is why we are doing this at Gifted Mom. Thank you.
So look at that, bang on 1 minute. That's quite amazing. No, again, I think congratulations to you for your pitch. I think you've identified an incredible need for maternity, for pregnant ladies, but also beyond in that very crucial first year of the child's life. And I think you're going to make a massive difference for those 130,000 patients, ladies already. And it's a booming community. You know, Africa's population is absolutely booming, so we know that there's going to be a bigger need as we move forward. And your business model is very, very strong. Your partners you're working with today are making them make a big network, and I think that governments are looking up and waking up to what you're doing also. So congratulations, it was a great choice. So finally, for your 1 minute pitch is Vula Mobile from South Africa.
Thanks very much, John, and to all the Sanofi team. My name is Dr. William Mapham from Vula Mobile, and my real passion is improving rural healthcare. I started off as a rural doctor. I'm now a specialist. And to solve all those problems, the one thing I'd like you to remember is that we're a network of health professionals, and they love using us. The nurses and the doctors love using Vula to get advice from specialists so they can provide specialist healthcare where they are. And the other thing I'd like to mention is that because they love using it, the data pours in, and now we have a massive data set of African health conditions described by African specialists. And this really provides us with the opportunity to produce an African AI to help our health conditions. Thank you.
Fantastic. So, just a final couple of comments from me. I'm a lucky guy. I get to work on projects like this and get paid for it, so it's quite wonderful. And I think Sanofi here is leading here in terms of a journey that we're going to take in terms of bringing technology, innovation, and healthcare together. Without that ecosystem and without us working together with partners like yourselves, with governments, with payer organizations, and empowering patients, we're never ever going to handle and overcome all of the healthcare issues that will be in the African continent today and also tomorrow, which is even more important. But one thing I'd finally like to close with, what we've learned through this process is that Africa is open for innovation. Africa has an incredible energy, an incredible amount of startups, and an incredible use already of mobile and internet technology. Don't underestimate how powerful that can be. So we're going to work with you all. We're going to work with all 10 of the finalists. We're going to be there on your journey. This is the beginning. Sanofi wants to be there with you and be there with part of your success and be there to partner with you. And it's been an amazing event to have you here this week. I can't thank you enough. Good luck. As I say, this is the beginning. Thank you to everyone that's supported. I'm going to hang over to Ameet in a minute, but really it's been great to have all your energy helping these people this week. So enjoy your weekend, and I'll hand over to Ameet for a few closing comments. Thank you very much again.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ameet Nathwani. I have the privilege of being the Chief Medical Officer at Sanofi. First of all, I want to say that all of the teams that were selected from Africa, you're already in our eyes of the cream. And the winners, obviously, congratulations to you all, but I think everyone who came, thank you for your pitches. They were really outstanding. And I'm sure we'll find ways to work with you. I just want to say a few words about our presence and why we do this. I think we have the privilege as a pharmaceutical company to work globally on health. And as you may have seen, this is our second year at VivaTech. We're deeply committed to the fact that we think digital health is going to transform the world of health, and actually our industry will change. But you know, when we work in developed countries, the startups are very focused on how do we take already accessible health to the next level, because it's changing in ways to get much more personalized, much more individualized. But we are committed globally, and I think that this is the first year we've done Africa Tech, and I think that won't be the last year that we focus to see. It is our obligation to actually use technology to democratize health. And we believe that the only way to do this, to bring accessible care and valuable outcomes using technology, is to do this open innovation type of work. So whether you're in a developed country and you have the privilege, we think open innovation can really improve patient lives, and it's our obligation to actually work with you to do that. But it's a deep honor to actually see the impact that technology can have in countries that are not as lucky, where actually health really matters, where you can actually bring experts to patients who don't have that access, where we can use artificial intelligence to change the way that we diagnose patients. We can connect them, we can educate them at a disruptive cost. And yes, we should take some of those lessons actually back out into other privileged countries. But I actually think the model of open innovation, which really is open in the sense that we don't have closed doors, we want it to be collaborative, we want to share it with as many people as possible. And it's not about owning these companies, it's about sharing it back out with the community. So we'll be back next year on Sanofi, doing some more work in Africa. And I hope to see you all there, and I hope to see incredible other companies. In the meantime, we look forward to working with all of the companies that were here, and to work with the winners in particular. So thank you. I hope that to see you soon. So thank you.
Thank you, Hamid. Thank you, John. Thank you, winners. Thank you, everybody who participated. In 5 minutes, we are starting a new pitch session. And it's quite a stretch to go from Africa to the topic that we're going to do, because we're going to talk about shoppers' experience. And you would think, what? It just a proof of the reach of Sanofi from Africa to another topic so technical but so important for tomorrow's world. So in 5 minutes, we're starting a pitch session. 4 startups, exciting startups, are going to compete against each other to see who has the best project, and the topic, shoppers' experience. Stay with us. Thank you very much.
We're the 25th.